Oh, it's Paul. Oprah? Yes. Um, I'm gonna have to ask you, why did my wife say when we were living on Guam? Yes. Tell Oprah to tear up the contract. You know, we were living in a homeless shelter. Yes. And I was having quite the difficulty finding a place for us to live. But could you get me all your assets, Oprah? And I know you want to point at Bill and Melinda Gates because they're the big, richest billionaires of the world. But I'm a little concerned because I think somebody's been paying for the Oprah shows. Ouch. Oprah. Do you want to tell me exactly why my family was the target of so much hostility? Yes. That you paid for shows that have resulted in my sons being kidnapped? Yes. My rights being violated? Yes. And nobody wants to enforce the actual laws. Now, Oprah Winfrey, yes. I'm not concerned about your skin color. No. Oprah, yeah. What do you know about Heidi Lee Budnick? I'm going to need all your assets. And for all the billionaires that thought, well, we're just going to virtualize the whole nation. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be on each other. Oh, I want to know what Oprah knows about Heidi Lee Budnick. Yeah. See, there's a possibility that Heidi was gestating some nanotechnology. Yes. And when I think about nanotechnology in the bodies of my own sons without my knowledge, I would say it's child abuse. Yes. Now, these idiots that work in the state of Washington, they seem to think that technology is non-existent. There is no family. There's no payroll. There's no forgeries. Yes. I made all of it up in my imagination. Yes. The problem is, this is not my last known address. Right. hmm hmm I wasn't in Sequim, Washington on December 31st of 2015. Yes. And they wouldn't admit the evidence that I wasn't there. And I had the absolute best evidence because I was on the bus that morning. I wasn't in Jefferson County on my wife's 47th birthday. No. But nobody asked me where I was at, and I had the second best evidence. I was making videos that day. And then there's this idea of corrupt police officers and sheriffs getting paid for shows, yes, where they think that it's okay to violate the rights of American citizens. So why don't you get me your assets, Oprah? I'm going to want them. Now, somebody's been paying to corrupt the police, right? The sheriffs, the judiciary, ooch, those in office, right? And then those that are legally obligated to enforce the civil rights of American citizens. Somebody has had the power, yes, to corrupt the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Homeland Security, yes, the United States Postal Service, and the National Park Service. Now, it seems that some billionaires have really been. Did you pay Oprah? You know, white or black, it doesn't matter. The problem is, it's what you call violating the civil rights of American citizens. Mhm. See, the Guamanian Bill of Rights, yeah, that was signed into law in 1968. Yes, it specifically says that you cannot deprive any resident of the United States territory of Guam life, liberty, or property without due process of law. My problem is they never gave me any due process of law. Now, I'm going to want my sons, and I'm going to want prosecuted quite a few billionaires. Yes. So, Oprah, when you start looking around in your brain, yeah. Why don't you tell me where all your money's at? Where is all your money? You shouldn't have paid my wife to make virtualized shows through the brains of my son. Yes, I'm going to want that chromium out of his body.